proper game with names I'm familiar with. Nope, I don't see any. I mean, I don't see any name. Only 15 plus. Oh, okay. So he asks for familiar players. I mean, he's looking for experienced players. Should I say? I want to choose my class. I'm not sure. I like demo. Demo is cool. You have a pretty cool demo build, which is I know, right? Grindy games. It's like, I mean, games in the old days were lasting like a good while, but it wasn't grinding really. It was all gameplay and stuff, and yes, there was progression, but it didn't feel like grinding. And here I'm not playing about WoW. I'm not talking about WoW. Seriously, that game is full of grind. But most games from the old days were actually fun to play. But yeah. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna play Recon. Yeah, Recon. Fuck. But yeah, nowadays you play a game and the game feels so fucking grindy. It's sad. Even the fun games, the game which have a lot of gameplay, they feel grindy. It still feels that you need to sink hundreds and hundreds of hours just to play it right. That's sad. Oh, my sleep cycle has been pretty much fucked up for the last few I'm gonna say years. But yeah. And you have good games until 3 a.m. Still, I'm talking about an Eastern time zone, U.S. East. So most people are from Europe, I guess, playing the game. Hopefully, there's gonna be more people in North America playing the game. With the game going on sale every few weeks like that, would be nice. Let me recall what I do with my Recon. Oh yeah, Seeker Bomb. And so I start with this twice, not just once. I put my ultimate point in avoidance. I swap to my pistol and then I just loot all the shit.
Let's move.
More plate? No. I forgot to press U. There we go.
There might be some supplies in those buildings. Cover each other and search them.
Cool. Hey, thanks for dropping by, dude. Feel free to hit me with a follow if you feel like it. Have fun in game, and I see you around. Alright, ciao.
Let's move.
I have lost all contact with Sarah. Prior to that, Sarah had detected a virus infestation in this sector. Unit Blacklight and Unit Nightfighter are out there. Your mission is to locate them and retrieve valuable cargo or information they have gathered. I found a location related to UBL and UNF. I suggest investigating the area.
So this skill over here, I just use it with a single point in it. And mostly just early game, so I can load shit without wasting ammo, one, and without getting aggro from the mobs, because it makes me, as long as I'm somewhat near two other teammates, it makes me invisible to enemies. Okay, he's good, this one. So, people don't usually like having a recon that goes invis, but early on it's actually pretty cool just to loot stuff, and the amount of ammo that you can find in those boxes is increased by this skill. Over here you loot a lot faster with that skill. See, 20% faster. And when I say you loot faster, what I mean to say is you activate stuff a lot faster. So whether it is power stations, gates, objectives, locker, you all do it a lot faster. And like I said before, I don't use the explosives. It's in order to keep my... So you see, I'm not glowing anymore. That means that my teammates are not close to me, right? It's a good sign that I should move back with the team. What the fuck? Which map is it? Huh. Okay, I think it's... no, it's not a... It's not the usual mob. And now, okay, I have this mob. I press 1 to activate this ability. So I become... I'm supposed to become invisible for a while. It didn't last long. Okay, I'm good now. It takes a few seconds. 10 seconds. That's the time it takes to become invisible again. Get closer to teammates.
Let's move. Let's move.
Let's sprint to catch up with the rest of the team, because as a recon with invis, you can wander a bit, you can wander off a bit. I usually go as far as one building further.
Can you tell me what happened here?
These are members of the Elysium Corporation science team. Their research included biogenetics and cryotechnology. Large portions of their anatomy appear to be missing. The blood trails on the ground suggest that they were moved here post-mortem.
Without dying. So I got
Searching the bodies
earlier.
for further clues is advised.
So, see, I just saw I lost my invis, so I'm gonna toggle my weapon auto fire. That's what I forgot to do earlier.
Terra, query. Found a key card. Can you identify it?
The code is encrypted with a specific type of security mechanism. This mechanism is used on a number of security doors.
Input.
The other skill into which I just dropped a point is
correspond with this key card.
Universal Locator
Decryption will take
System.
around
So
10
this
minutes.
gives me
Please stand by.
an increased radar range. Okay, I just want to squeeze myself here. Good.
Let's move.
Oh, great.
I have successfully decrypted and located the security door that corresponds with the keycard found earlier.
Cool.
I have marked its location. I advise you to go there now.
Objective. We need to go north.
Move it, Marine.
Okay, fuck it. Sprint. Help with the shooting a bit.
Reloading. Move it, Marine.
Oh, also something I realized a while ago is the farther away from the enemy you are, the lower your hit chance is. Meaning, you're gonna hit a lot more often the closer you are to the enemies. The pistol, for example, has a reduced effective range.
Reloading.
Also has a reduced maximum range, of course, which you can see if I'm not mistaken, which wrong. I'm not sure.
Move it, Marine. Reloading.
Free stims! Love that shit.
Let's move it, Marine. Move it, Marine.
So I try to avoid shooting my primary weapon early on in order to save ammo. And like I said before, those are small explosives,
Let's move it, Marine.
some sort of seeker mines, which are pretty cool.
I have located a data console in this room. You will need about 30 seconds to download the data. You can also use the nearby terminal to have the defensive turrets protect you.
So I'm at 40% increased speed for activating stuff. Doesn't look like much, but right now I'm doing it a lot faster than anyone else.
The data from this console contains something called Project Terra. Details are not present, and there is little that would suggest to the nature of the project. I found a name connected with the
stack of
project,
sims.
Vivian Parks.
Sweet.
The information in my databases indicates this is the true identity of the insurgent leader, Nix.
Query. How is Vivian Parks connected with the project?
Unknown. I have found another encrypted location. Decrypting. Completion time undetermined.
Move it, Marine.
So early on, I don't really contribute DPS wise as a Recon with this build,
Reloading.
but in my opinion, my ability to load ammo and get extra stuff from the lockers, because you do get extra stuff from the lockers. I'm letting you guys read while I play the game.
Let's move.
Okay, so now I just need to squeeze myself
Let's move.
through here. Show it
I
because
decrypted another location. The location indicates there is someone connected with Unit Blacklight. Their life signs are very faint, almost non-existent. Advise making your way towards the biosignature now.
so wave 5-6 is when I start to swap to my primary weapon, usually, because those big guys pop up. And oh, he has more pierce resistance. So the fact that I'm using FMG on my primary doesn't have a good effect on him. But the cool thing about SMGs is they lower the armor of the target you shoot at. So the ammo choice isn't that important, since you usually use an SMG in order to debuff the target, which is what I do with my support classes. Medic, Demo, Medic, Demo, Recon. I usually use an SMG just for the debuffing. Okay, fuck this. I want the stim. Oh, too late. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so there's no line this match, but most of the group knows what they're doing, and we only lost one guy by wave 6, which isn't bad. Okay, time to go back to the pistol.
Intercepting transmission.
I don't want to
Insurgent
wander off too
forces are
much,
trying to detonate the Shiva in your
because I'm
area.
unsure as to where my team
Coordinates
is gonna go.
received. It is advised to eliminate the rebels and disarm the Shiva before it detonates.
Move it, Marine.
But with 2 stacks of stims, I'm a bit faster. So yeah, I'm increasing the radar range, the range at which I detect enemies. So I love this skills. It's really recon-ish. Okay. So right now I activate stuff 50% faster, so I'm gonna finish before him. Just as like comparison.
The Shiva can still be detonated by an explosion. I suggest you use it to your advantage.
Start increasing Seeker Bomb just to increase my DPS and lower the cooldown, of course.
Let's move.
So when there's no looting happening, I just contribute DPS, providing. Okay, just gonna go with this to catch ammo, to load ammo, sorry. Oh fuck. Get some ammo, coal, Take the fibrin. Oh, I'm just so lagging. I'm lagging so bad. It's insane. I don't know if you guys saw the delay. SMG up. Okay, so someone saw the SMG up. Grab the SMG up. Okay, some more looting. So if I can, I'm gonna try to pile up as much stim as I can, because the marksman asked if he could have some of my stim.
Let's move.
Too far from my team, so I've lost invis. I need to hurry the fuck up.
I am reading no life signs amongst the bodies. The blood trails on the floor are similar to the ones found earlier, and the bodies are again missing portions of their anatomy. There is a high probability that these caches are actually food stores for whatever creature calls this sector home. Following it could reveal more about the creature. A piece of active data equipment is detected near one of the bodies. Advise examining it.
Okay, where's the PDA?
This appears to be the personal log of the head of the biogenetics department. Downloading.
Input. Give me a concise outline of Project Terra and other projects relevant to our mission.
Okay.
Project Terra was meant to be a way to get back to Earth. The biogenetics department was creating purposeful mutations. The mutations were supposed to provide the means for them to combat the virus threat on Earth.
Recon,
Once the Earth was clean
fast,
again, the mutated organisms would die, thus eradicating all traces of the virus.
They are useful.
Vivian Parks was among the first to be experimented upon.
But they die
Being one of the
so
lost generation,
easy.
she was one of the corporation's best
It's
hopes for the success
sad.
of Project Terra.
We still like them though. Okay, help with that.
And inform us of anything that's relevant to our
Still need
mission.
3 more turrets. Make that 1 more turret. Guesstimate where the team is gonna head, but as long as the team sticks together, cool.
Acknowledged. Scanning now. Scan duration undetermined.
wonder. Shiva is an explosive. It's a tactical nuke, which does an insane amount of friendly fire damage. So, yeah. I mean, when you pick it up from the floor, because it's on the floor right here on the street. So I'm gonna go show you guys. When you pick it up from the floor, it completes the mission, and it gives a bit of XP. So that's why I'm doing it usually. But whoever has Shiva can nuke the fucking team. So I like each time I'm the one getting Shiva. That way I can make sure that nobody being invis helps me do things like that. Now, as long as I have Shiva, nobody but me can trigger it.
Reloading. Let's move.
So, as long as I don't trigger Shiva. Oh, why the fuck? Okay, they got. Oh, can do this one. Oh, they've been done. Huh. So why am I able to? Okay, I don't get it. Maybe a bug. I'm gonna go with the possibility that this is a bug. Okay. So playing Recon is tricky, fun, and of course you can play Recon with artillery and explosives and shit. But I have a hard time to get in a lobby in which I don't lag my ass off. And for those who don't know, lag and explosives don't really go well together.
Hey man,
Hello!
what you doing?
I'm playing the Red Solstice right now and streaming it.
Let's move.
Streaming?
Yes,
Let's move.
Are you
I'm streaming my
use
game
the
right
audio
now.
too?
Eh?
Yeah, the audio too.
Say that again?
The audio too.
Yes, the audio also. I don't know if I'm alone in the Discord right now, because my Discord is beneath a few layers. Do you need a room for your team?
No, I'm just asking if you're also streaming what I'm telling you.
Yes.
Oh, GG. So fill up like teaming up.
Yeah, of course. I'm in a game right now. If you want to hop in my next game, I can let you know once I'm back in the lobby.
Yeah, which wave are you?
I'm sorry?
Which wave are you?
Wave 9 right now.
Is
7.
Is it fast mode?
No, I don't. We have 15 minutes left, so it might or might not be
should
fast.
be fast mode. Yeah, should be
Yeah.
fast mode. If you just popped wave 10, it's fast mode.
Okay. Cool.
Are you full?
Yes, we're still 8 on team right now, 7 of which are alive, which is cool.
I guess you can actually do it then.
We might complete this run, which would be amazing. But you never know when the wave 13 and 15 drop on your ass. Shit tends to happen quickly.
Which difficulty is it?
Soldier.
I guess you can actually do it.
Yeah, it's a. We're a bunch of experienced player. By experience, I mean rank over 10 or 15, I think. So there's no rank in this team. So pretty much everyone knows what they're doing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it should be okay then.
Yeah, it should. So you can stick around if you want, and as soon as I go back to the lobby, I can let you know, and you can tag along.
Yeah, just tell me if you have any question you wanna pop. Just tell me.
Oh, are you a pro player of the game?
Jesus, I will not actually call myself pro player, but yeah, I do have quite a fair amount of experience in the game.
Oh, cool. I've been playing. I got the game for free about 4 weeks ago, sort of. I did play a lot. I'm far from a pro player, really far from it, but I've got a good idea of what I'm doing. I'm not really, I'm not at the point where I can easily manually target stuff, unless I play as a
that
heavy
depends
support.
on the class.
Yeah,
that only depends on the class.
Heavy support I can do it, and
Yeah,
it's like a
because
must
it's
for that
easy.
class. Yeah. And then
Manual aim with the heavy support is pretty much easy because you have a cone instead of a line, so you're gonna hit them nevertheless.
yeah, exactly. So it goes pretty well. But any other class, I try to shoot manually, and for some reason, half the time I do no damage. I assume it could be lag, or maybe I'm not aiming at the right part of the target.
When you're manually aiming, you should see if the enemy is close enough. You should see a small orange dot.
Okay, yeah.
Running on the line. When that dot turns red, then your shots are gonna connect.
Oh. Okay, so I need to wiggle my cursor a bit until the orange dot turns red. That's it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's good to know. That's
Also,
really good
you don't really want to manual aim Sargon and Hellspawn if you are not the heavy support with the minigun, because their hitbox is a little bit screwed up, so it's pretty hard to manually aim them.
Okay, so manual targeting manually the bosses is not the best way to go. That's what you're saying,
No,
right?
I mean, it is the best way to go, but it gets tricky with Sargon and Hellspawn because of messed up hitbox.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Let's move. Move it, Marine. Let's move.
So you're streaming the game and the audio, but you're not talking.
I'm sorry, I'm actually, yes, I'm streaming the game that I'm playing and the audio. So my audio and the audio from the Discord server.
Yeah, are you streaming that too?
Yep.
Yeah, and why are you not talking to your viewers?
Presently, I don't have any viewers at the moment. I had a few earlier. One of them is in my group right now, but he left Discord. Well, he wasn't in Discord, but he was watching my my stream and talking to me on Twitch at the same time. But I'm a small time streamer. I started streaming
And they went to play with
November
you.
or December, I guess. So my channel is still pretty small. I get people sometimes, but not all the time. And right now, I have no one watching the stream. It went all the way up to 6 at one point earlier today. I mean earlier this afternoon.
Okay.
Holy shit, something is killing me now. What was up my ass? Insurgents, alright. Let me just go in bed for a sec. Get the 3 back. Yeah, the team is getting hammered here, so I'm gonna go quite support. Okay. Yeah. Please, 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 please. Shit. Oh fuck. Happens. So, like I was saying earlier, there's the Recon class is fun. It's just a bit tricky, and if you're not careful, or if you're like me and you like to get cocky once a while, you can die pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the team was split in two adjacent rooms, and I figure I could go help the other half of the team, but that was too much for my poor little Recon. Wave 14. 5 guys still alive. Two live drones are up. This, I can't find the live drone. Down to 4 people. Alright, let's go see what they are up to.
I have finished scanning the data from earlier. Sergeant Tyler Hunt has been leaving traces of his movements. I have mapped out another search grid based on that information. I strongly advise following the search grid for any sign of Sergeant Hunt. This mission is a priority.
Okay, a new live drone has been dropped. So 70 seconds for possible res, possible revive. Let's see how it goes. They're not waiting though, so that's gonna be a
What?
rough revive. Oh, I'm just saying that Dominic dropped a live drone, and that I'm 30 seconds away from a revive with a few other people. But the rest of the team decided not to wait, and they ran off. Wave 15, 3 minutes before overrun. They are getting hammered. Oh! A bunch of us just revived. Medic is still alive. Terra Swarm. So despite a little sloppy, we did reach wave 15. Guys, not moving.
Move it, Marine. Ah! Ah!
Okay, so they did reinforce, which is good. We are back in the game, still wave 15. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the timer. And now I guess we're gonna go fetch hunt. Woohoo! This shit might happen. And someone decided to go bottom right by himself. I do not recommend that. I'm gonna wait a little, see if I can help. Okay. Good, so we're back in the game, the team is grouped, which is pretty good. We might finish this, which would be sweet. In case someone is lurking, the game is still free on Steam at the moment.
that's left to do now is transmit them to the solar, so all this can finally be done with. Solar? Keys? Of course. How would you know? The solar, a massive interstellar ship, was designed for Project Terra. The solar also came equipped with a failsafe of sorts. A weapon, powerful and massive, capable of destroying an entire colony, but without using nuclear power to do it. The keys I spoke of earlier are the only way of activating the ship and aiming its weapon at Tharsis. Tharsis? Here? You're going to destroy the colony? Yes. It's far too late for anything else now.
Waiting on Hunt to finish his speech, then we're gonna carry his sorry ass all the way to the solar console.
We got your back. Marine, hold your ground.
Come on, Hunt, move your ass. There we go.
Let's go to the solar transmission console.
So, even though I had a lot of ammo when I died, it got looted or destroyed while I was down, while I was dead. So now I'm back to 250 round. I'm praying to save it when needed. Magazines. Cool. So back to almost 500 rounds. Sweet. Just need to go over here. Oh, I can't even click right. Left side. Cool. Amazing. Let me drop some bombs over here.
Upload the data, Marines.
Be advised, I am detecting a massive energy buildup in the vicinity of Phobos. The solar is coming online.
Solar is about to fire at Tharsis in 8 minutes. Terra, query. Requesting immediate extraction from present location.
Denied. Your present location is not a suitable landing zone for the dropship. Searching for available dropship landing location. I have found a suitable evacuation point. Dropship arrival in T-minus 1 minute. You have 5 minutes to reach the location. After that, the dropship is leaving.
Alright, so let me check where the evac is. Ooh, awesome! The evac is just 3 buildings away, 3 blocks away. Not even. Alright, getting there. We're gonna finish this. Tyler just needs to evac. And the run is gonna be a success. Sweet. I needed that in my life.
The dropship is landing. You have a
So, you completed the game?
Good luck.
In a few seconds. Oh, I just boarded the dropship. The rest of the team is right next to it. So in a few seconds, we should have a successful run. I can't see Hunt anywhere. Starter Hunt successfully evacuated. Cool, so Hunt evacuated. 8 of us are alive. I think 2 people needs to board the dropship again and they just fuck around. One died, and the other one boarded. Sweet. And I just leveled up to rank 21. I'm a fucking thing. So that was a great run. A bit sloppy on the edge, but still a win. And in my book, a win is a win, as long as it's a win, right? So,
Well, actually depends.
Corp sank billions of credits
The
in
more
Project
people
Terra
evac,
in hope of
the higher
which
the
we
XP
found
reward.
Tyler Hunt.
for real?
I'll never forget the
Huh, I didn't know that. So I'm gonna take a screeny because I just got my Recon badge.
So,
Achieve.
who was the host?